Hey, what's up, option traders? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, my account balance is a little larger than it was in the previous episode. That is mainly because I added another $2,000 to the account. Um, I'm stuck holding the bag with Apple right now, and it is not enabling me to earn any premiums because the share price is so far off my cost basis. I mean, it is improving every day, but I wanted to be able to continue running the wheel. So I added another $2,000 to the account, and I also cleaned up my account a little. I sold off some free shares that I had for referrals. I sold my 2 shares of Ally Bank as well. They were in a little bit of a profit, but you know, I wanted to use that money to add to my buying power. And I also sold a little bit of Litecoin, which I had in this account from a long time ago. I don't need crypto in my Robinhood account. I do have another account with my crypto in it. So yeah, I decided to clean up the account a bit, and that enabled me to add to my buying power. So we currently have $2,500 in the account, ready to run the wheel again. So as you can see, the account balance is around 14,000 right now. My account looked like it had flatlined, and it does look like there are signs of life, and the heartbeat has started again. So we're going back up in the right direction. The price of Apple is also moving in the right direction. It was down to about $106 around the 24th, and it has come all the way up to $114 now. So it is getting back towards my strike price that I ended up, getting assigned with these shares. Even though we've sold some covered calls and brought the cost basis down, we're still kind of far off the mark right now. So yeah, that's why I wanted to add a little more money to the account so that I can continue to run the wheel on a different company. But before we get started, I wanted to quickly show you an update I did to the YouTube channel. I have this new avatar for the channel. Looks really good in the profile pictures, and I'm really pleased with the direction this channel's heading. It's beginning to look really good. I really appreciate everybody who subscribed so far. We're well on the way to our first milestone of 100 subscribers. So big thank you to everyone. Really appreciate all the support and feedback I've been getting. And obviously, if you haven't currently subscribed, please consider doing so. It definitely helped the channel grow and would mean a lot to me. Here we have a more realistic look at trading options, especially running the wheel. When I first started my first video, I was getting assigned 100 shares of Apple, and which consumed most of my buying power. And yeah, every week since then, the portfolio value has dropped, and that is because the price of Apple went from around $134 down to like $106. So week on week, that's what it's like sometimes. So that is why I always say, if you're gonna run the wheel on a company, make sure it is something you want to hold long term. And Apple is a company I believe in for the long term, so I'm not too bothered about holding the bag on this one. So let's get back into today. We have $2,500 buying power, so I want to run the wheel on a new company. I was thinking about AT&T, but it's a little out of our price range. We can hit like a $25 strike price, so around the $28 mark isn't really that good. I mean, we can have a quick look at the chain, just so you can see that $25 strike price on AT&T gets us $1. If we push out a couple of weeks, we can get around $12 in premium for the $25 strike price. So it's not a great amount of money for the length of time. So the next company I thought about running the wheel on with this sort of amount of money is Bank of America. This is a pretty good stock. Has been dropping off lately, so it's down all the way to sort of $23. But if we look at the chain, Bank of America around the $23 mark, gets you $13, which isn't too bad. There's an 80% chance of getting assigned though at that price, and I'm not really looking to get assigned Bank of America at that price. I would want to come down to something a little safer, but then as you can see, like it only offers $3. Again, we can push out a couple of weeks and look for something pretty safe. So, $21 is still only 85% chance of getting assigned, and for that we'd get $20. So I think that again isn't something I want to do for that length of time. So this got me thinking about Store Capital. Store is a company I hold in my M1 dividend portfolio, and it is something I'm thinking about buying for my Roth IRA, which I have in Fidelity. I recently activated options trading on a Roth IRA. I wasn't aware that you could do that, but yeah, since finding that out, I activated that in my Fidelity account, and currently I have a couple of mutual funds in there, which I'm thinking about selling off and then buying and trading some store options in the Roth. So if that's something that you'd like to see, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll make a video on selling options in a Roth IRA. But this brings me back to today's trade. I think Store is a company I want to hold long term. If you look, it has been trading all the way from $15 up to $27. It used to be a $40 company. So it's been recovering nicely since everything that's happened. And, in my M1 portfolio, I have been dollar cost averaging all the way up here. So I did bring my my cost basis down on my dividend portfolio quite well. But yeah, I think this is a really good company that I wouldn't mind running the wheel on. We can look at the chart for Store here on TradingView. As you can see, the 50-day moving average seems to be acting like a level of support for Store. As you can see, it's held it for quite a long time and came back down recently and touched it and bounced off. So the $26 price seems to be a good level of resistance, a good level of support. Sorry, for this share. Even though the RSI is currently trending down, and there is a little selling pressure on the TTM squeeze, I'm pretty confident that Store will hold around the $26 mark. Again, like I say, I mean, we do want to run the wheel on quality companies that we want to hold long term. And if we do get assigned Store in this instance, I won't mind, because they've constantly sort of paid their dividends over the last couple of years, and it's a nice yield. It's currently 5.15%. So that's a really good dividend yield and something I don't mind holding. So let's get back to looking at the options chain for Store. Sell puts, because that's what we do. Store is actually a monthly. The next expiration is the 16th, so it's not too far away. And as I said, we looked at the chart, and it's not going to really drop below $26. But with Store, the premiums jump between, the strike prices jump between $5 increments going above the share price and $2.50 increments going below. So, I mean, the $25 strike price is where we are going to take this trade today. I don't think we'll get assigned at this price. I mean, if we do, that's a really great price to own Store Capital, so I won't be mad. And for this, it looks like we're going to get $25 in premium. So let's add this trade. We have $2,500, so we can sell one contract on Store. And it is showing me that the midpoint is $25 for this trade. So, you know, the spread is a 10-cent wide, but I think we'll get filled at $25. I mean, we could possibly go closer to the $30 mark. The price has been fluctuating today, but you know, I don't want to risk it, so I'm gonna stick to the midpoint, and at some point we should get filled for that today. So let's review that order quickly. So again, I am agreeing to buy 100 shares of store at the $25 strike price on or before October 16th. And for this, I'm going to get paid a $25 credit. So let's submit that right now. And that's done. That order is actually already being filled. So if we go back to the main account page, you can see my $2,500 has been put aside to hold as collateral for that trade, and the $25 premium that I just got paid got added to my account, and as you can see, it now appears in my contracts over here. You can have a quick look. So yeah, you can see I got paid the $25 credit, and then we'll see how this progresses. So that's it for today, guys. We'll be back next time to sell another covered call on Apple. This one I have expires on Friday, so hopefully the share price of Apple continues to climb. That way next week we stand a good chance of making some decent premiums, and we can start making those gains. I appreciate you all for watching. Don't forget to smash the like button for the stock market algorithm. And until next time, have a good day.